Oh damn, what the hell?
Soldier! The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Oh, Alfred's raised his army. Oh no. Oh, be careful, Solma. I said I didn't want to. She better not fucking die here. Oh, what a neighbour. Oh, let's go.
Solma, fall back! For life!
Oh no. God's sake, man. I didn't want her to die. She's one of my favourite characters, man. Oh no.
For glory! Solma!
Hey, they're behind her. Oh, damn. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Gamer Centric. My name is Lee. Get this up my face. I'll be your host for this video, my friends, and welcome back to AC Valhalla Endgame. Now, this is part 62. I think this is probably going to be the last episode, guys. I imagine. We got a lot done last episode. We went with Layla to the Isu temple to slow it down. We ended up noticing that Basim and Valka's mum was still there in the Valhalla simulation. So when we ended up going in there with Layla, so we slowed it down, and then we ended up going in the machine, right? Turns out the reader's in there, which is supposed to be Desmond, okay, because he disappeared. So we slowed the temple down, because it's been on for the last 8 years since Desmond upped it to protect the Earth from the corona ejection from the sun in 2012, but you forgot to turn it down. So that's why the planet's ending, because it's been working overtime for 8 years. 2020. So we've just gone back as Layla to slow it down, but we got ourselves trapped in there. And Basim kind of used us to free himself, Loki. Then when he landed, he was so riddled with radiation he was almost dead. But he landed on the staff that Layla dropped when she went into the machine. So he used the staff to heal himself, and now Basim, the one who was trying to kill us, is in the Animus controlling us. So I don't know how that's going to work out, guys, but I'm sure there'll be future DLC maybe following on to that. Layla and the reader, Desmond, are in the machine. They're in the Isu machine trying to plot a path, because there's billions of paths. They're trying to find a path to lead the world into where it doesn't end with apocalypse. So hopefully they do that. This episode, we're back to basics. We're back to England and the Viking War against England. We are about to do the last battle, I think, guys, to take Hamptonshire, Wessex, the last stand from the Saxons. And also we're going to try and get the Templars done. We're going to try and kill the Grand Magister, which we can't do till we complete or pacify England. So we'll see how that goes. I think without further ado, guys, we'll get straight into it, shall we? Let's see how this episode goes. Hope you stay safe. Hope you're having a great day. Let's try and see if we can end this game for the third Endgame mission episode. Alright, back in the game, guys. If you didn't see last episode, which I'm sure you did because it was one of the endgame ones, but we have Odin's spear, which we helped ourselves to. Now, if you remember at the end of last episode, guys, I come to find if because Aelfred told us that Uber had been killed and his army, they'd slayed them. Turns out it was true, guys. As we saw at the end of last episode, Uber has in fact been obliterated, which is actually quite savage. I didn't expect that. Jesus, look at the size of this guy. But we're going to travel to the Fort camp and we're going to go and avenge our brother. Now we know that Uber died, which is a shame, but it is what it is, guys. Nothing can be done about it. So we need to... Okay, we're going to go here. And then we're going to travel here. We can't travel on our boat because our boat got stuck last episode, if you remember. And almost threw me bloody controller. Threw me PC monitor. Which which would have been bad because we wouldn't have been able to finish a goddamn series. That'd have been a bit daft, wouldn't it? But we are going to go
Let's get out of here.
to battle. We've got all of our allies.
More sail!
So let's kind of just see what happens, guys. And I think this has been a really good conclusion, this game. I've really enjoyed it. I mean, the last 2 missions before this one have all been endgame. You know, we followed Sigurd's vision, and it took us into the world of the Isu, the first civilization, which are depicted on this game as the Norse gods. They were part of the first civilization, you know, and it told us a lot of information. Mad. We found out that the sages of the gods made their way into Eivor and you know, Sigurd, and I guess I still don't know where Thor went, but we'll find that out. Right, so we'll speak to our allies quick,
There you are, Raven.
and then we'll commence this battle, guys.
Lufina, sure. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those order rats.
Yes,
I
definitely.
hunted down more in Winchester on Aelfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
We do.
How quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting man.
Aye, your Aelfred fought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham.
We owe Eivor a lot, my love.
Right, we're going to speak to our allies, guys.
Tefder, it is
They're all
good to see
here.
you.
I'm really hoping we
gave you
don't
my
lose
word.
any allies.
Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bands fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
Sharpen your sword, brother.
This last of the dead will be...
Look,
Villy.
you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Villy, what tales are you weaving for these soft-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldom.
Eivor.
I love her
You know I
personality,
would take
guys.
your
She
child
almost
from
laughs when she
scrapes
says
and
stuff.
secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
We
I will
do,
do my
Homeward.
mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows, I've not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we will feast together in victory.
We will. I hope we don't lose many allies, guys. All of our allies are here. Everyone we've gathered through this game.
Giedrich,
Giedrich,
after
all the people we
Rochester,
worked
was
with,
not sure you would
all the
come again.
leaders.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Skull! Right,
Have you brought
just a couple more, guys.
Deolaf, you have come
priest
again
is here,
at my
look.
call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
Yeah, we'll
I
see
come
about
only
that,
for
buddy.
Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Where'd you get his Finner?
Stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who
Need to
would
fix
not
up
be
that shield, brother.
joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It
Wonderful.
darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delight be ours then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
Here we go, Finner. One left, guys.
Eivor, it's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe, I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does.
But you know,
So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Bloody furious.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boy.
Right, all of our allies are gathered,
Hope the
guys.
debt will be cleared. My
I
mother
think we're ready to go.
10 of your men.
I do not doubt.
We're ready to go to battle, guys. This is it.
Strong
Do
Saxons.
you believe?
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
Of course I did. Odin's
They
spear
came
behind me.
from all over England.
All of our allies, guys. Everyone we have amassed during this adventure, during our 63 episodes of this game. They're all here to back us, other than a couple that have died along the way. Hope we don't lose anyone, guys. I feel like these end battles always give you a bit of heartbreak. If we didn't lose no one. There's people I
I
certainly don't
never
want to lose.
thought it possible,
Solma.
Eivor, that you would rally
Vili.
Saxons and Norse under your
People like that.
black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
Definitely not.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let's go over the plan of attack. I've already spoke to my allies.
Let us plan our approach.
Good job I
But
did,
whatever
guys.
happens, Aelfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields.
I don't think
It
it's
will
going to go
already
down
be
like
too
this, guys.
late once they see us.
Alfred's too clever. Bet you think he's going to...
Your young Saxons can be our
I don't know,
eyes
we'll
to
see,
the west.
guys, we'll see.
Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Aelfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Roder, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
He loves
We
it.
each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
Most definitely. Oh, this is it, guys. We're going. Endgame. Final battle. The Battle of Wessex. We will take Cheppingham. Hopefully King Aelfred's there, and we're going to kill him, but I highly bloody doubt it.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe arms strong. And together, we will win this final battle.
Excited for this, guys.
And remember, Aelfred is mine.
Oh, he is.
Soma, with me. Everyone else go
Let's go,
quickly
let's
to
go,
the
let's
village.
go! Finally confront Aelfred. We got this, guys.
Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards.
Yeah, we got this, don't worry. Everyone's got their positions. We're going in hot. In fact, we're going to go in through the bushes, guys. Make a stealth
Get
attack.
to the village and wait for my signal.
If they see me, this will get messy.
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Hope that didn't alert anyone, guys. I should have goddamn killed him. Oh, these guys aren't one shot. How did that not hit him? Why are my arrows not... Okay. Why are my arrows hitting? Oh, they are. Okay. I think we lost them, guys.
What do you see?
Well, he's supposed to be in here, guys. They're not expecting us. Let's go. Where are you, Alfred?
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside,
He's not going to be here, guys.
I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone.
Oh.
And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side.
Damn it.
All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then you will die.
Sing your tuneless hymns.
Let's go,
Come,
guys.
Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
Oh, I will. Oh my god, this is the final. 340? I'm glad we got Odin's spear now.
Such empty fury. It does not matter if I die as long as Alfred is safe.
We need to get a dodge on this guy.
Your life means so little.
Oh mate, look how much spear damage we're doing with Odin's spear.
Hellfire!
Come at me, bro. Oh god. That did some mad damage. Come on, dude. What you got? Good win. Come on, good win. Get down off your high horse. You got me, but I got you, brother. Give him some welly in the corner, guys. You're almost dead, my brother.
Die, coward!
What the hell was that? Oh, damn. No. Got him, guys. Jesus, man. I don't know. Them bloody thing. I don't know what them things he was. Just, like, they were like landmines. Medieval
You are
landmines.
beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
I'm not leaving him alive.
If I must strike down all of England to subdue her, let it begin with you.
No way am I letting him live. We have no use for him.
Into your hands I commit my spirit.
Boom. Not leaving him alive because I've got too many allies around me. He'll kill one of my allies. I'm not even risking it. We'll find out if that's the right decision. I don't know. Now what though? Oh damn, what the hell?
Soldier! The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Oh, Alfred's raised his army. Oh no. Oh, be careful, Solma. I said I didn't want to. She better not flipping die here. Oh, well done, Ava. Oh, let's go.
Soldier, fall back! For life!
Oh no. God's sake, man. I didn't want her to die. She's one of my favourite characters, man. Oh no.
For glory!
Soldier!
Ava behind her. Oh, damn. Oh, that's it. Let me go. Oh, no way. Where oh, shitters, mate. Ah! You killed my friend! Everyone, they're all dying. Every one of them. Every single one of them. I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to go and kill your bloody mothers!
Together, lads!
I can't believe they just killed Soma. Literally one of my favourite characters. An absolute git. Oh, this feels good. I'm way into this game. I'm not leaving. I'm killing every single person in here. Oh, you think we're hard, mate? That's how hard you are, mate. You're dead. Where's the rest of them? Oh, there goes your arm. What are you doing? You're attacking me for, Billy. You? Oh, where have we got to go?
Hey! It's caught the light!
What? Griffin is in the longhouse. What the hell? Securing the thanes. Where the hell are we going? Go and help people. Oh, come on, guys.
Hurry!
Man, slope, man, come on. Will someone else flipping dying?
Did you see Aelfred? No, but your Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back!
How fast are you, mate? Not that fast.
They will not enter us.
Hunwald, come, get up.
Oh, no.
This is no time for weep wailing.
I
Should have run, rabbit.
cannot. There is a blackness.
Oh,
closing
no,
in
he's
around
not going
my
to die
eyes.
as well. Oh, no, guys. We're going to lose him as well. I can't believe they killed Solma. Oh, man, I'm pissed off about that.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of
I think we're
Buttleston.
just avenged, I know,
Do not
guys.
let this scratch best you now.
Oh, he's been
I'm
messed up
so
bad.
cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will
Jesus
pull you
Christ.
to his breast, sob bright words of welcome, and tell you no man ever had a worthier
Oh,
son.
man, this is emotional. This is actually horrible, guys.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
Oh, man. He actually died as well, guys. Ava's struggling, look. Just lost two of our finest. Can't believe that.
There was
What?
nothing more you could have done.
Oh, mate. Oh, why am I leaving you? You're dying like the rest of you stupid
The feast hall.
pussy-ass Saxons. Kill my friends.
I should check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
Guthrum is... Ryder is in the east gate capturing the garrison. Guthrum is in the longhouse securing the thanes. Alright.
Give me strength.
This is revenge for Soma! Ah! Ah! So glad I loads. Get every single one of you guys. Every one of you guys.
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest.
These men will not surrender! And one little cockflogger barricaded himself behind that door there.
Oh, did
I
he?
will find a way in.
I've already found one, mate. Don't worry about that. Think you're safe in there, mate. Not after what you just did to my friend out there, buddy, and my friends. You are getting assassinated. You are so lucky, mate. But you're not, because now you get to get annihilated by Odin's spear. Ah!
Regret this unholy interruption?
Get it, mate.
Maybe I'm no threat to you.
Hang on. Can I... You're so lucky I can't kill you, my boy.
I need to see if Broder has taken the
Oh,
garrison.
let's go. Get to the garrison, guys. Cannot believe this. Cannot believe Solom's dead. I had a little Guthrum, the boy king that we put on the we made an elderman. Telling you, mate, you better, if you're a Saxon, you better hope I don't see you. You're gonna get plunged by Odin's spear. You get penetrated by the gods. Real talk. Oh, look at all these people.
What can I do?
Don't worry, mate. They're all dead. They're all dead. It's fine.
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
How do I go up here, guys?
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell sent.
Hello, buddies. Have some stomping fun. Lock his head, mate. Couldn't have killed my friend. You think you're big, mate, do you? Dead.
Damn coward!
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Alright, let's go, guys. Just captured the garrison. Oh. Never too late to stop for a treasure break. Oh, what? What do you mean find a key for the chest? Oh, I don't know. It could be anywhere, guys, at this point. Can't believe we lost Soma. That's just devastating. Feel like someone's shooting something at me. Hello there, boys.
Let's end this.
Yeah, let's end it. It's me and you, brother. Oh, okay, I see. My ass. Anybody else want a bit of Odin's spear, huh? Anyone else? Didn't think so. Let's go, guys.
They are weakened. Let us finish this.
What are you doing, mate? Oh, there's Yeoman.
You would know who cleaves your skull.
And there goes your boss, boys. There goes your leader. Penetrated by Odin's spear, mate. There's not much left of these Saxons. They've got to be done for now, guys. Smash, 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 smash. We're wiping them out, guys. This is for Soma. Let's kill this Saxon army for once and for all. This is for Soma, ladies and gentlemen. This is for Soma. Destroyed him, guys.
The last of the Saxons are fleeing.
Get over there, bitch.
The battle is won. That's it. They
done
are
it.
fleeing.
Get to the wounded and gather in the square.
You ain't fleeing, mate. I don't think so, buddy. I'll make sure I kill them last two, guys. Oh, that was brilliant. Are we just taking chipping him? Can't believe we lost Soma though. And Guntram, whatever his name is, little Guthrum. And Uber. We lost Uber before the battle began. Jesus, man. Devastating, guys.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their
you
ears,
deaf,
and I
mate?
will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... She's gone.
Soma? Dead?
That brought you back down to earth, brother, didn't it?
She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
She's in the halls of Valhalla now, I guess. Oh, damn. Let me speak to my
I must
allies,
speak
guys.
to those still living.
Speak to my allies. This has been a rough battle, guys. We lost some good men.
It is done, Broder. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brothir stood beside me.
I bet he did, mate.
And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brothir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
See, we lost his brother early on in the game as well. Alright, let's go and speak to...
Erke.
Oh
You
no,
wear a
where's
furrowed
Stout?
brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive
Okay, he's
he
alright.
is.
Jesus.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he's tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands.
He is, man. What hiccups, guys.
Do you think there will come a
Vili,
day when
the
winning
boy,
will not
he
be
ain't gonna
enough?
die, is he?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
That's true enough.
Your first battle, Elorich. You fought well,
So sorry
with
about
honor.
Guthrum, man.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it.
Hunwald, sorry.
I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same, but you'll be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
Oh no.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know.
Oh no, he died as well.
he-
Oh no.
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor?
Cure just died
Keep
as
to
well.
silence.
God's
He's
sake.
gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers, I give
That's all our dead
thanks.
there, guys.
No
Jesus.
more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
Oh man, look, we lost Shaw. We lost Hall. Soma. And Hunwald. That's Devo, man. This is the biggest loss, guys, to me. I thought Soma was such a great character in this game. And Uber, to be honest. Uber, don't forget, we did lose Uber as well, he's not here. I think that's all of my allies, right? Oh no, we've got one up there. One up there as well.
You're not injured, Tefter.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Okay.
Your Freya would too.
True. Very true.
He shall come to judge the living and the dead.
Deolav, Gidrich, there's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may never forgive me for this.
Had your god taken Aelfred's side, we would not have won. So it may be that you did his work after all.
Aelfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
Let's go,
He is defanged and a little threat to us now.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Atonement is a long and lonely path, and I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Your debts to me are
Thank you
paid.
for your
I
paying
wish
your
you
debts,
well
then.
on your journeys.
Thank you there, priest. Well, I think that's everyone, guys. If I'm not mistaken. Right, that's all the allies. Right. Safe to say that was a bloody brutal battle, guys. You're just gonna be a dick, aren't you? For sure. Dude, there's blatant things I can climb there. I was gonna say. Soldier's flare. Ooh, I'll take that. Can I kill this waste of space? You piece of shite. This piece of crap, guys. So what we do? Hey, no. No. That's not what I told you to do. I told you to launch the bastard. Okay. Yeah, you can sit here in shame, my Saxon friend, and look around you at all your dead warriors. We are victorious. Ah. Alright, let's go.
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yeah, we're gonna bury our dead, guys.
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
But Uber, we're gonna collect his body? Hope so.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Don't say that either.
Well, do not share that with them.
I was gonna say, don't do that.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to your warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end.
This is brutal. And there goes our fellow soldiers, guys. medieval Odyssey. I wonder if I wonder if that could have been avoided. Maybe based on decisions I've made during the game. Uber, Solmer, and Humwald, and Hjor. We lost 4 main characters, guys, in that battle. Solmer being the most devastating. What now, guys? Oh, we've got a long ass loading screen now, apparently, guys. And we took Wessex, guys. We didn't take Winchester, but we took Cheppingham.
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He did.
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think...
Tell me you're a Christian.
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Well said, Eivor.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it. A plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
Well done,
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Oh no, guys. We gotta go and tell Swanborough now. Hunwald's lady. Well, that's it. Thing is, we've taken Hamptonshire now. We've taken Hamptonshire, Wessex. It's literally they are just the Saxons of Winchester now, guys. So maybe there'll be a DLC in the future where we sack Winchester. But then don't forget, like, King Aelfred historically actually held Winchester against the Vikings, and that's how he repelled them and stopped them taking over England. So if this game's sticking to history, Winchester won't be a part of this. So this is as far as the Vikings ever got in real life history. They never got past Winchester. It's King Aelfred held. So we'll go back. We've got to go and speak to the Swan, Hunwald's missus, and tell her that I love this armour, guys. Look how cool I look. This Thane's armour. That just look dope. That I just look wonderful. Wonderbus. So I'm not going to end it here. I want to go and complete the Templar Order as well to get this game complete.
Go, soon.
One thing I need to do quickly. Do we have enough? Build the last building. No, we don't. Okay. That wasn't a very nice freeze. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, guys. Did you see how bad that freeze was then? This game scares me. That's pretty crazy ending, guys. That was pretty crazy battle.
Good to see you.
We lost some really nice people. This has been mad. Like these last 3 episodes, this Endgame's been insane. There we go, guys.
No. Gods, no, don't say it.
She really knows.
Eivor, don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh, my own one. No, my poor swan.
Oh man.
Oh gods.
You fought bravely.
You fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. I'll leave you to mourn, and know that we're here for you. Always, should you need us.
Oh man. It's been quite upsetting this episode, guys. When the people we've lost, you know, some of the things we've had to do, like tell her about her flipping husband. We're going to report to Ranvi now. And then I think we're going to go and... I think we've got to speak to Hyotham to go and kill the Grand Magister.
Eivor, there you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Something for me?
What?
What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, a mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth.
Well, Bassin's
Thank
a
you,
flipping
Hytham.
god, mate.
I'll take care of this.
Eivor of the Raven Clan of Mercia. The order of the ancients is all but destroyed, and your good work in England are all but complete. One heathen yet remains, the Grand Magister of this contemptible order. Should you wish to finish your work, come to Athelney in northwest of Hamptonshire, and we will discuss the means by which you may find the last elusive target. Blessings upon you, a poor fellow soldier of Christ. Right, we're going to go and do that now, guys, because I want to finish this game, and this is actually this is the last bit of the game. Oh, God, oh yeah, trust it to send me... Ah, I see, guys. So you were supposed to find Uber. They planted Uber there. I found him by just listening to what they said, but you're obviously supposed to find Uber there. Because if you... This dock is the nearest fast travel point, so they knew you'd fast travel there, then you'd have to ride up the road, and then she'd sit there and say, oh, this is where Uber died. Like she did when I travelled over there, guys. So, we'll swim across the river, and then we'll go and kill the Grand Magister. And then we'll go and get our Thor's armour complete. And then, to be honest, guys, I think that's going to be the end of this series. I'll probably do a video on... I'm probably going to do a video on how to get Thor's armour and Mjolnir. You know, maybe even... I might even do a little video on just smashing faces with Thor. There's actually another... There's another video on this game to get. Have you got to go around and do the anomalies, and you get like a video. And I think I heard it tells you how Loki followed them. Do you remember they were trying to leave him behind at Ragnarok to die whilst they all drank the Tree of Life water, and their sages transported into Ava in the future, so to speak, into another time, right? They were trying to leave Loki behind, but I think this video actually tells you how Loki managed to survive. And he managed to become Basim. So, we'll see, guys, we'll see. Right, let's save it here. But I probably will do that in a separate video. But it's not part of the endgame, it's just an informational video. All we know is Loki found a way to come with his family when they wanted to leave him behind. You know, Thor, Freya, Odin, Tyr. He managed to... Yes, but none of you guys look like Grand Magister.
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
We're about to get assassinated. I feel like we should put our helmet on, guys. Don't fall asleep, Ava.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do. I enjoy them.
They're small things.
Is that King
size of a
Aelfred?
lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We leave the butter for mealtime.
I told you that the Grand Magister looked
Right
like King
then.
Aelfred.
I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the
I
washing up
flipping knew
next
it.
door.
I knew that the leader of the Templar
Quite a
looked like
step
him.
down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
Of course they
How
are,
are you,
Alfred.
Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable.
You're in hiding,
I am
mate.
well. Better than I expected.
'Cause we sacked
In this
Hamptonshire.
exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace.
Mind you, guys, if you've ever watched the series Vikings, when the Vikings go crazy in Hamptonshire and Winchester, Alfred, he does it there as well. He exiles himself there as well to stay safe, and his family.
I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean.
It's him. I
Your
knew
work
it.
is done.
I knew it. I said it in the last episode. I knew it.
Grand
The one
Magister
before.
was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
Very clever, Alfred.
I owe you my thanks, Abel. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
We're going to go to his
England is
study.
no more, Lord. You're the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burned. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing we will. As one lord to another, perhaps.
He's actually alright, Aelfred, isn't he?
I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
We could just kill him now, though. You know, if we just killed him now, it'd delete all the history, wouldn't it? Mind you, then I'd be Scandinavian.
Aelfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Oh dear, look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me,
I've kind of got a... kind of have to go to Winchester now, don't I?
No matter, just let him cool and we'll begin again.
Direct me and I will obey.
So we know where Alfred's in exile. It's pretty dangerous, him giving himself up. I had a funny feeling he was the Grand Magister because it looked like him, guys. It just looked like him. See? Obviously that was like faded before, but you could still make out his face. And once you've met him, he's kind of the only person who looks like that in the whole game. And the other thing is, he's also had a lot of detail put into his face. You know? Out of the way. Right, so... that's the Templars gone. Should we go find out what was in Aelfred's study, guys? Why can't I fast travel there? What's going on? I have to get out of here, aren't I? Let me get out of this place and then fast travel there. Get out of this swamp. So yeah, literally, in the Vikings TV series, guys, I mean, Aelfred actually exiled himself. Anyway. What was it, Last Kingdom? One of the two. Why can't I fast travel? It's Uber and that. I don't get why I can't fast travel. By now? No? Well, if I can't fast travel, I'm literally just going to travel to Winchester, guys. Where the hell are you going? Alright, we're just going to fast travel to Winchester, guys, I think. Not fast travel, we're just going to travel there. I don't know why we can't fast travel. It's a bit weird.
I must be careful now.
Why must I be careful now? Can I fast travel now? Just... why can't I fast travel? Makes no sense, guys. Fine, we'll just go for a nice ride, guys, I guess. Don't quite understand why I can't fast travel. Means I've got to sail my goddamn boat all the way back up to Hampton, all the way back up to base. Which would suck a bit. I'm probably going to edit out most of this journey, guys, to be honest. I'm going to edit out this journey until I find Aelfred's study. So I'll be back in a sec. Right guys, so we're approaching Winchester now. We are going to have a look at this key. Where's this key that he gave us? Winchester Summoning Storage Key. Is that what he just gave us? Gotta be. Aelfred's key, there we go. The key opens the door in the Old Minster, Winchester. Where's the Old Minster? There, guys. That's where we're heading, the Old Minster. Right. We're going to travel to the Old Minster, go into Aelfred's study, and see what it does. To be honest, guys, oh shit. I'm not going to lie, I think we're actually properly going to wrap this up this episode, because this seems like the last thing for us to do. Then we've got to go back and speak to Hytham, speak to Randvi. I don't know what's going to happen. I think whatever happens with Randvi will kind of say, you know, where we're going to go from here.
We watch each other's backs.
Too slow, bro. Right, so I'm just going to go in there and use my Odin sight. So this is Odin's place, not Odin's. There it is, guys. How are we going to get up there? Need some stairs. There's a goddamn stairs in this place. What are you doing there? Here we go, guys. I think this is it. Here's his study. Right, let's see what... Let's see what he's on about then, guys. So, you just said we saved England.
This is it. Aelfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away?
King Aelfred, your spies in Mercia report on a curious development. A faction of Norse recently joined the brothers Ivar and Uber in a decisive assault on Tamworth. Deposing King Burgred and installing a foolish King Thane called Ceolwulf in his stead. In following these Norse back to their settlements, your men discover the presence of a hidden one among the pagans who calls himself Hytham. He seems in rather good graces with the two chieftains of this clan, Sigurd Styrbjornsson and Ava Valindottir. As yet his motives remain unclear, but it may be we can put him to uses of our own. Our poor fellow soldier of Cross has already been sent word of the Order's activities to the luminaries of England's major cities. It may be a well-timed letter to Hytham, and his companions will speed along our plans considerably. Your faithful servant, Reeve Goodwin. Reeve Goodwin. So they were all using us. They knew they wanted us to kill the Order. So that's why he said we saved England. I woke this morning thinking on Alcyon's final letter to Charlemagne, written in fear that the Order has corrupted all but his master, then dead a week later. Did Charlemagne know? Had the Order corrupted him as well? Did he order the holy man's death? Or did the great emperor not see this letter at all? Long ago I asked my father how the extraordinary document came into his possession. He had no answer for me. I feared the worst then as I do now. Outwardly, Charlemagne was a pious defender of Christ's word. It seems impossible to believe he was under the sway of this corrupted cult. But the Order is expert at hiding its motives. It has stooped to using Christ's words at the Holy Book at the front for its blasphemous goals before. And the appearance of piety is all too easy to manufacture. Hoist a Bible aloft on the steps of a church and claim divine inspiration. I must be vigilant against such villains. What the Really? Have I got to read all this? The Order of the Ancients argues for a hierarchy that fires in God's purpose. The view men runs debased and corrupt, born in evil intent. Yet they worship men they believe they were markers. Kin to a hammer loving the nail, they cannot see outside their own hermetic system. They are not wrong to believe that... I can't be asked to read all this, guys. I aim to improve our lot by harmonising the average man with you. Blah, 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 blah. If you want to read this, guys, there we go. But... I'm not reading all that crap.
Rantings and ravings,
Holy
not
David.
unlike Fulke's delusions. Is there more to all this than I understand?
An urgent word from me, Flo. When we last spoke, I warned you of a rot that I feared was eating the healthy, still young flesh of our holy church. Today I'm more convinced than ever something drastic must be done. Heed my words with care and wisdom, noble Charlemagne, and may the Lord God guard thee, exalt thee, and make thee enter the glory of his blessing, and everlasting vision, your faithful servant. No, Ethelwick. It's a hell of a lot to read, guys. Is that it? Is there no weapons here? Is it just them talking about... So they knew, they basically used us all along, guys. Yeah, so basically just... So Aelfred used us to destroy the Order, guys, to be honest. Interesting. Is that all there was in there? Don't want to miss anything. I think that's all there was, to be honest, guys. A bit crap. Oh, we can fast travel now, so we were supposed to do that. I feel like we should read these properly, guys. They believe that mankind was created not by the Lord God, but by lesser and imperfect gods, variously called Isu, Archons, and Nephilim. In their various unholy texts, in this way, they follow the unholy heresies of the Gnostic sects that flourished in the years before the Nicene Creed. They refuse the message of Christ and his redemptive acts of sacrifice. They disbelieve in sin and salvation and seek only knowledge and power, which they believe will free their spirit in the final days. They believe mankind is a lesser form of life, imperfect in the shadow of these lesser gods, and that it is mankind's sole duty to aspire to the example of these lesser gods. The obsession with these ancient ones has led them to make a fetish diabolical artifacts they believe will give them power. Yeah, see, this is basically about the Isu, and this is about the Templars, how they worship the Isu and all that lot, you know, and they don't believe in God. So we've actually saved England. That's what he's saying, guys. Right, we're going to get back and speak to Ranvi. Yeah, so what they're saying is... I'll probably edited a bit of that out because I was rambling. But what I've read in that study is that they wanted... When they found out we were assassinating the Templars and we had a member of the Assassin's Creed with us, they were happy to let us do our bizzo. And now Aelfred just said to us, we saved England because they were the rot on England. Because England is a godland. And they didn't believe in God, the Templars. You know? They believed in the Isu and people like that. So, that was good, guys. That was good. I think we've just wrapped up the Templars. That was good fun. I enjoyed that one. We are going to go and wrap this up with Yatam.
Good. Eivor. Did Basim contact you in Norway? He said he would be joining you. Yet here you are, and I have no word from him.
I'm here,
Hytham,
mate.
this will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway. Vengeance for some transgression of ours, imagined or real.
You mean you slew him yourself?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this comes as a...
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing? He loved Sigurd, he loved you.
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with more clarity. But for now, I am deeply sorry.
But to be honest,
Here you are, Hytham.
not much we can do
Last
about it.
of the Order sigils. You'll find King Aelfred's among them.
We can't exactly tell him why, can we?
Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome, but to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love, and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
There we go, guys.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
There we go, guys. But if you just saw what we got, we now have the full set Thor's armor. There you go, guys. It's Thor's full armor. That's crazy. Oh, mate. Wow. We've actually got Thor's full armor now. I'm going to put the helmet on. Right, let's go. That is actually so nice, guys. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you prefer, the Thane armor or Thor's armor? Right, let's go and wrap up this game then with Randvi. And we'll have a chat. I'll be going to get Mjolnir as well at some point.
Good day. Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great, maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
There we go, guys. You're a passive lord of England, but you have not yet seen the wonders of the world. Exploring further to keep the saga going. Finished, guys. We completed the game. That was it. That was over the last 3 episodes. Now, should I go and get Mjolnir before we end? I don't know where it is, guys. I don't know where to find the hammer. Ooh. Okay. Right, we'll go and get Mjolnir, and then we'll end there, guys. Just so you guys can see how to get it. Norway. Right. Got it on map. Right, so it's literally up the top. We're going to go get Mjolnir. Yeah, we'll get Mjolnir and then we'll conclude the story. We'll have a chat. See if we can... Apparently it's up here. Right next to Holy Folk. It is where the rock bends like that. Actually, right there. Please have a fast travel point close. I think that'll do, guys. Hopefully we can climb there. Travel in, we'll sail round, guys. We'll go and get Mjolnir. This might be quite a long episode because I'm going to finish up by getting Mjolnir, but we'll have a chat on the way. Just to conclude the game, really. Where's my boat? Oh, let's push
Through
off.
the waves.
Let's go.
Let the sail out!
Right, we're off, guys, to go and get Thor's hammer. Just going to do this in case any of you guys want to know where it is and how to get it. Like I said, you got to get, when you complete the order, you see Kjotham gave me the Thor's cape. I'd already got the armour in the previous episodes. So, once you've got the full set of armour, it makes you worthy, put in the hammer. So, what do you make of Endgame then, guys? Let me know down in the comments what you think. You know, it started off with Sigurd's vision. We lived Sigurd's vision, and it took us to the machine, the life tree that was created by the Isu, who were the first civilization that were about, you know, there were thousands and tens of thousands of years ago. But in this game, it's depicted as the gods. The gods were part of that civilization. You know, Loki, Thor, what have you, Tyr. Now, it turns out, through all of that, firstly, Odin, Thor, Tyr, Freya, to survive Ragnarok, they drank from the tree of life and they made themselves sages. And then that transported their sage into the future, into us. So they become one with us. Like Odin become one with Ava, us, and then Tyr was Sigurd. That's where he was getting his divine knowledge from. Things like that, you know, Freya was Valka's mum. And that's interesting enough. And then also, you know, we had the fight with Odin because we didn't agree with the simulation of Valhalla. Things like that. I think we got rid of him because we haven't seen him since. So I think we actually got rid of his sage when we rejected him. You know, Sigurd ended up, based on the decisions we made in the game, Sigurd put us on the Jotun. He made us a Jarl and he said he'd follow us. He could have stayed in Norway, but he said he'd follow us because of the way we handled things. Basim tried to attack us because Basim somehow found a way to drink from the tree of life and do what his family did, even though they wanted to leave him behind to die. He somehow found a way to make it, and he made it into Basim. That's why Basim spent the whole game looking for the guy who hurt his kids, who hurt his son. Turns out that was Odin, and we were Odin. That's why he attacked us, guys, because he finally found us. When he finally realised who we were, that's when he attacked us. You know, and then, in obviously modern day, we had Layla. It turns out Desmond, you know, in 2020 there was a mass corona ejection that was coming towards the Earth. In 2012, sorry. I'm pretty sure that's an Assassin's Creed game. And if you remember, Desmond obviously had to go and turn the temple up, the Isu temple. He had to turn it up, guys. He had to turn the Isu temple up to protect the Earth, but he forgot to turn it down. And that is why the world's ending in this game. Because he forgot to turn the temple down, or he didn't bother. Or, no, sorry, he got stuck in there because Desmond is the reader. So he actually got stuck in there. So when Layla, we went there with Layla to turn the temple down, right? Basim and Valka, when we killed Basim, well, we didn't kill him, we put him in the machine, if you remember, a couple of episodes ago. So what Layla did is when Layla went in, she activated the machine took her in. But Basim and Valka's mum was still there. Right? But then Basim met us in there and Layla stayed, well, she got trapped because Basim escaped and stole the staff. When Layla went in, she dropped the staff, and that was the only way to heal herself or protect herself from the radiation. When the machine was working overtime for that amount of time, you know, the radiation was lethal. So when Basim escaped, he'd been too exposed to all that radiation, but he landed on the staff that we dropped. So Basim, Loki, he escaped, and now he is playing as Ivar. That's who we're playing as now. So that's interesting, guys. There's Thor's hammer noise. You know, but Layla managed to slow down the temple, and she decided to stay there anyway with the reader because they found a way to plot out... There it is, look. They found a way to plot out how to... Well, they found a new idea of plotting out different futures because every path ends in apocalypse, so they're trying to find one that doesn't. However long that takes them, they might do that. I'm actually going to end this series to pull in this hammer. So... that's my conclusion on the game. There's probably going to be some DLC. Layla's probably going to come out, and then Basim's obviously still going to go on. Then Layla and Basim are going to fight for control of Averil. whatever happens from here, guys. Also, when we just defeated the Grand Magister, who was Aelfred, and he actually gave up because he wanted them dead anyway. He betrayed, or he trampled on his own order, because he is a man of God, and the Templars worshipped the Isu, the first civilization. So he technically wanted them dead, and he inherited that from his brother. Being the man of God, the great King Aelfred is, he wanted to kill him, and being the Grand Magister, put him in a good position to do so. He let us defeat all the Templars, and then he gave himself up to finally defeat the Templars in England, the Templar Order, and he can go on and build his God Order. You know, he wanted to keep England in the grace of God, because England's God country. So that's my conclusion on the game, guys. You know, the modern day world's fixed for now. Layla's in the machine. Hope you enjoyed this series, guys. I'll probably come back with some more tutorial videos, or come back with a couple of videos of me just messing about. We'll see. But thank you all for being a wonderful audience. Some of you, all the new subs, welcome to the channel. I hope you've enjoyed this series. There'll be much more to come. All my subs that were here all the way through here, people watching this all the way through, liking, commenting, you know, you've been absolutely excellent, and you made this series great. I mean, this was a 63-part series, so you know, you guys tuning in, smashing the like button and commenting on every video, it made me want to just keep going and do it more and more. Just make the episodes, get them out every day, every single day, 1 PM. We've managed to get this out, and you guys have been there waiting. Absolutely excellent audience. So thank you all so much for watching this series. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you did. We're going to see about what game we're going to play next, and we'll have a good think about it. But like I said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we're going to end it by pulling Mjolnir. Let's go, guys. What an ending to the Valhalla series, my friends. Right, guys. So just when you thought it was over, it's not yet. I've added a part onto the end, guys. Right, I was left a little bit confused at the end of that game. Now, because I made my conclusions, but there was no evidence, I found the evidence. It turns out you have to run around and do 10 of these puzzles, basically, to reveal the memory of what happened at Ragnarok, when the first civilization, the Isu, collapsed. So, Odin and that in this game, right? It also shows how Loki managed to get involved when they were trying to stop him. So, I thought I'd add this onto the end of the video, just so it concludes the game, guys. This is really important. So we're literally just about to watch the last scene. This is a video, guys.
Here, the fragment of an ancient
I'll try not to talk too much for it, but this will show you how it will happen, how the gods become, you know, Ava, Tyr. Have a good look at this, guys. There's Odin. They're all strapping in. The world's ending look. First civilization, 70,000 years ago. This is the Isu, first civilization. They're obviously represented as the gods in this game. The Nordic gods. There's the babies. I won't talk too much, guys. I'll just let you watch it.
Let it flow.
But they're going to become humans in the future. Only way they can survive, guys. That's how they become us. Evil. Get the idea.
From the life tree we go. To the life tree we shall one day return. None may follow. Loki least of all.
They wanted Loki to die, guys. They wanted him to die here in Ragnarok, end of the world, end of the first civilization.
It is done. Now, to face our end.
You go, it's secured. They've secured their futures. The sages or whatever, their beings in the life tree. which is how Odin becomes Eivor and Tyr, Sigurd, Fillet of Valka's mum. And here we go, guys. This is how Loki managed to get involved and become Basim. So glad we got this conclusion. I was so confused. My conclusion was pretty accurate. There wasn't evidence there until I found this video.
I will find you, Mad One, on the far side of Outdoor.
And he did, guys. That is why he attacked us in the Isu temple. That's why we had to fight Basim, because he went into Basim. And there we go, guys. There's your conclusion. So that basically, that's the evidence there, guys, for what I was saying. You know, the first civilization, you know, depicted as the gods in this game, they found a way to sort of transport themselves to the future using the Tree of Life, right? They wanted to keep Loki out. They thought they succeeded, Thor and the family, but Loki managed to get him right at the end and add himself into the Tree of Life, into the Isu technology, so they could be reborn in the future as Loki, Basim, Ivar, Odin. So there's the evidence, guys. Hope you enjoyed this series. Like I said a minute ago before this video, thank you all so much for watching. You've been a wonderful audience. Your support's been amazing through this series. This has been so much fun, to be honest. I've had such a great time doing it. And I guess, guys, that's going to be it. And I will see you all for the next series, whatever I may do. Thank you for being such a wonderful audience again. If you did enjoy the series, please consider like, commenting and subscribing to the channel. And I will see you guys back on YouTube very soon for the next series, my friends. Peace. Love you all.